Hello everyone, I'm so excited. I have a whole box of wonderful crafty goodness to create with. I don't typically do unboxing videos, but I had a lot of requests, so you guys want to see what's in the box. So I thought, why not? I'll share the process with you. I have big plans for all of these things that I picked out. So let me go ahead. What I'm going to do is just set this off to the side and pull the items in one by one. I did go a little bit crazy. I had to remind myself this is an annual catalog. These things are going to be around for a while. So, I had to okay, cap myself off and we can get things as we go through the year. But this set here, it's called Trusty Tools, and this is actually an encore. So you'll find that in the back, towards the back of the catalog. That just means it's been around for a while. It's a carryover stamp, but I'm very excited to have this. So obviously you can make Father's Day cards, but my husband has been helping my son Hayden for his 20th birthday. They are doing he has a Honda Pilot, and they're converting it into like a camper van type of thing. It's not a van, but you know what I mean. And he does a lot of mountain biking and races professionally, so he is traveling to these different mountain biking venues. So they have totally been working on his car, and it's almost done. And then we also bought a house. That's a major fixer-upper. So I've got lots of pictures where they're just doing DIY stuff. So this is going to be perfect. Now the coordinating dies are super fun. They have the outline dies for all of the stamps, but then you have the extra dies, like the detail dies that you can mix and match. So really fun set of tools here. There's pretty much, it looks like a die for everything. But yeah, this is going to be very cute, and you can cut out, there's the different pieces that make a drill. So I am excited about this. That is definitely going to come in handy for our home renovation photos. I'm going to, I started documenting the before pictures, and then I have pictures of them tearing up the carpet and ripping out the stairs and all that fun stuff. So I'll be using these quite a bit. This is also an encore stamp. It's called Gone Fishing. So you know me and my background in texture stamps. There's this one here. I don't quite have, I have lots of fishing stamps, but this is different. So I felt justified. But again, you can make some great Father's Day cards on here. There's a retirement sentiment, but these are going to make great scrapbooking embellishments. And the dies are really fun because there is you can make an entire little tackle box with the coordinating dies. So this cuts out the tackle box, so there's a lot of standalone dies that you can mix and match with the stamps. So very excited about that. Tons of fishing photos. I'm kind of pulling these things out in themed sets. This is the Forever Forest, and if you guys know me, I spend a ton of time in the outdoors, and I have the evergreen tree stamp from Close to My Heart that I've been putting on everything, so I thought this would be great to add a little variety. So this is a cling stamp, which are the red rubber stamps here. So they give you the stickers, and I'll do a quick video to show how to apply those stickers. And the coordinating dies come separately. These are actually really nice envelopes, but I like to have my dies with my stamps. So what I did is I bought these 5x7 magnet sheets on Amazon. There's lots of different ones, so I'll be shopping around for the best value, but these were good to start. And they have an adhesive back, so you just peel that off and you stick it right inside the case. The 5x7 fits perfectly. Just make sure you get it butted up tightly so it doesn't interfere with the opening and closing where the case bends. And then you can add all of these stamped or dies to the inside and store them with your stamps. So that's my plan for that. I've already started on a few of them with my Seaside Wishes stamp set. So these are the items I was able to order once I became a demonstrator beginning May 1st. I did get the Seaside Wishes and the Beauty of the Deep and the Country Woods wood grain paper as my startup bundle. And then, of course, if you've been watching my channel, you know I got the Latte Love before I even decided to become a demonstrator because I just loved it. So this is an embossing folder, and you can see it's wood grain. So I think this is going to be really nice. And their embossing folders are big. It looks like 6 by 6. And these are great to incorporate into scrapbooking also. You can add detail and texture to your papers, and you can just use darker brown papers, or you can use lighter papers and then do like an ink blending with a brown ink to just bring out the detail in that. But it'll go quite nicely with my forest dies here. So I am very excited about these because they have, you know, all of these stamps, but then there's some great standalone dies for this set too. I have a few more embossing folders. This one here is called Distressed Tile, and then this one is Exposed 3D Brick, and I thought this was really cool. Definitely, like, the brick is a classic timeless look. It's also lends itself well to masculine projects, so I really like that one here. There's quite a few embossing folders. If you flip towards the back on page 129, you can see all of the embossing folders, and honestly, there's not one I don't like. I did restrain myself. This one here is on my wish list with the circles, and I love the ferns. Really, they're all very beautiful, and some of these have coordinating dies. This one I do have. I was given this as a gift when I went to the founders event in Utah back in March, and it cuts out and embosses and die cuts at the same time. Same for the Seaside Wishes here. But yeah, just great texture. Embossing folders are the fastest way to add interest and step up your cards. So I love them, and like I said, I use them on scrapbook layouts as well. And I think that they're just a very useful tool. It's kind of funny. I'm new to Stampin' Up. I don't have any idea what their catalogs were prior to. And I know a lot of people were, you know, they've completely changed the format this year of their annual catalog. And many were feeling, what does this have to do with crafting? And there's a lot of confusion and a lot of opinions going on. But you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever heard of Party Light? It's like a candle company. And I've been to, you go to home parties and whatnot, and I used to go all the time, and I love gardening and I love candles, so that's what this reminds me of. And the Party Light parties were always outside, and they always had all the outdoor little candle different designs going, so you were tempted, and I was always tempted. So that's just kind of what this reminded me of. So that's my 2 cents on that. This is the Layers of Beauty stamp, and it is it's a floral stamp, and there's some very nice happy anniversary, grateful for you, you make my heart smile, God bless. But I was really drawn to the rose cluster. It's a nice big cluster, so this is, it fits on a card, but it's going to be great for scrapbook layouts. And red roses were the flowers in my wedding, and we all know I have not finished my wedding album, so I thought that will be really nice. And it's different from, all the floral stamps that I do have. And what I like about this one is look at all of these. They're stencils. In Stampin' Up world, they call them masks. And these make for super easy coloring. You just use your ink blending. If you don't like coloring in outline images with your markers, which you can, and it's beautiful, but you have all these masks, you can use a blending brush and you color these images so quickly. So these are nice, thick, sturdy stencil materials. So that goes with that. And then there's also the Layers of Beauty coordinating dies. And I think that this one is neat because, let me open this up here. You have dies that cut out the entire floral cluster, but then there's a little die. Let me show you here. So there's like a smaller little die in the center here. Be careful when you pull these off. That double-sided tape is strong and you don't want to bend them. But so you can cut out the entire outline, and then this one cuts out just this little rose. So what you can do with that is create dimension, and then you can also change it up the way the cluster looks. So when you're putting it across a scrapbook layout, it's not the exact same cluster. You can, pop this up and layer it right over the top with some foam tape, or just add to it to make the cluster bigger. So I really appreciate the detail when designing this one, adding that extra die to cut out that rose. And then you can see there's some leaves here. And these are standalone dies, same here. So yeah, I just think it's really, really, really pretty. Excited about that one. Again, that is called the Layers of Beauty. Okay, believe it or not, we're getting to the end here. So this, super excited about. I actually tried to get this in my startup bundle, but it was not one of the options. So it was one of the first things I added to my cart, if I can get it open here. This is called the Spotlight on Nature dies. Little squirrel thought here. I know this seems like a lot of packaging. These little plastic packaging, save these because they are so great for ink smushing. I don't know if you have tried that, where you just put the ink down on your mat, add a little water, and you put this in and smash it on your paper, and you can get some really beautiful background looks. So hang on to these, don't throw them away. They're perfect for that technique. So back to the Spotlight on Nature dies. These are a set of circles, and I use circles all the time on my scrapbook layouts and cards, but I use them on my scrapbook layouts to kind of cluster and be a landing spot for your smaller embellishments or titles or anything like that. And what I loved about these is look at the detail around the edge of the dies. I think that that is just so beautiful. So it's going to add a lot of character to an otherwise, plain circle that you might cut on your Cricut or something like that. And they're pretty good size here. I mean, obviously you've got some smaller ones that will be nice for stamping little sentiments on, but the largest circle here is just shy of 4 inches. So definitely, makes a statement on a scrapbook layout. So very excited about those. Can't wait to use them. So these items here, so the Citrus Blooms is I got the whole suite, and the reason I got those is this collection, is for my Amalfi Coast pictures. I am documenting a trip to Italy, and I still have quite a few pictures to go, and this Mediterranean Blooms is perfect. I also got this one here. It's called Watercolor World, and I think that's going to be really nice to use on a lot of my travel layouts. I do travel quite a bit, so I will definitely get my use from this stamp here. This is a cling stamp, and it's pretty good size. So again, that is going to make a very nice background statement or embellishment on a scrapbook layout. So very happy to have this one. I want to show you how these work in the catalog. So you have all of this gorgeous artwork from the Mediterranean Blooms. So the Mediterranean Blooms Suite Collection is everything. It's the stamps, the dies, the bling, and the paper. And you can also get things kind of a la carte, or you can even do just this stamp and die bundle, and you do save money when you purchase it as a bundle, so that is nice. So lots of different ways to get that if you don't want the whole suite, or if you do want the whole suite, and it's a great opportunity to save some money. We all like that, right? So again, I got the lemons and all of the that just reminds me of like Italian tile or Tuscan tile, and I think it's going to be perfect. So that's what that looks like. And there are 12 sheets of paper, which is really nice. I feel like I have enough for both scrapbooking and cards. I did go ahead and get the stamp and the die set as well. I think that it'll just be fun to add to the layouts and also make cards. So that's and then this is the coordinating bling that goes along with that. And let me set these aside. I've already showed this. This is the Country Woods designer paper, and I've already used it quite a bit. So yes, I ordered a second pack. And then this is the Enjoy the Ride Close to My Heart branded paper, and this is still available at the time of filming this video. One of the stamp sets and coordinating dies sold out the first day, and the alphabet dies sold out also. So if you're still looking for those are unfortunately gone, and they will not be restocked, but there is still quite a bit of this collection left, which is surprising. This is the coordinating sticker sheet, and they are heavy cardstock weight stickers, And we've got just really fun making our own memories, enjoying the little things. Love this day. These moments matter most. So great title options, lots of little stickers to mix and match for your embellishments. And then the paper's double-sided. This is the coordinating dots, and I thought this is so funny. It says close to my heart on one side, Stampin' Up on the other. So I don't know why that amused me, but it did. So this has a very summertime kind of just bright and fun. One of my customers said they were going to be using this for their 4th of July pictures, and I think that that's a fabulous idea. I'm just kind of turning these over so you can see all the different patterns at once. And so this reminds me of like picnic time, you know, barbecue, and, you know, just outdoor summertime fun. We have these really sweet little bicycles with flowers on the handlebars on the opposite side. This is very usable. So this is the honey butter color, and there's just little suns. It's like little just sunshine burst on the background. And then this one is a smaller floral. And then we have these cute little butterfly type creatures with their little trails going around, and I love the spring green of the background there. And then this one I think is gorgeous. It's my favorite. It's really interesting. So you've got the little sunburst, and then you've got the floral patterns over the top, and I love it. I love the bold colors. I think it's very pretty. So this is Enjoy the Ride. And again, there were some, you know, details surrounding this. You have to be a Close to My Heart customer prior to like mid-March to be able to even see this or purchase this. And the system recognizes your email that you used with Close to My Heart. So I know a few of you have had trouble because you became a customer after the email list was transferred over. Just email me and I can help you out with that. There'll be more Close to My Heart releases coming in June and I believe July. I'm not sure on the second one when that's, or the third one. But yeah, I'm really excited for the next one, especially because it's called Lake Life and it is just so my jam. Let me clear this out of the way. When I set this down, it kind of parted and I'm like, oh yeah, there's 2 sets of circles. I didn't point that out. I saw it in the catalog that how many were included, but yeah, so you have 2 sets and they have different, you know, I mean, they're similar so that you have this edge and this edge match, but they're different sizes. So you don't have 2 of the same. They're all different patterns, but how cool is that? So many circles. Love it. I just wanted to show you that the paper does come shrink wrapped, and they have all of the information with the coordinating colors on the back on this piece of cardboard. So this is like a thick piece of cardboard to protect your paper from getting bent. So what I am doing is I have a whole bunch of these Close to My Heart envelopes. I know that you can find these in different, you know, crafting companies, and I'm also looking for an alternative, more affordable option. Here comes Brian, he's cruising through. So what I'm going to do is cut this out and save it so that I can, you know, refer back to the colors. He's trying to crawl in the box over there. Nothing like an open box to entice a kitty. But anyway, I do have a bunch of these, so this is how I'm going to be storing my papers in these. And then a lot of my friends have been getting these thin kind of sleeves on Amazon, so I'm going to order those just to check them out and report back and let you know what I think. So I thought I'd show you these really quick from the Mediterranean Blooms. So again, really it was the lemons and the tile. And I know that some of you might be thinking these are a bit busy, but you just tone them down with some solid cardstock and they're going to be beautiful. I can totally see it. And I really appreciate that we have different size patterns. So you have like a smaller pattern and then a larger pattern. It's nice to have varied sizes when you're creating a scrapbook layout. If they're all small or all big, it doesn't work so easily. So I do appreciate that they have that design that way. So this is, you've got the, you know, a larger tile pattern on the back, and then you have the oranges and lemons. And then we have a little bit smaller lemon, and again, a smaller pattern on the back. Do you see what I mean? Mixing and matching like that, it really just works well. So we've got those two. And then this one are like little tiny blossoms. A different pattern on the opposite side, again looking more like the tile. And then this is cool because the coordinating dies cut these out. So you can use this as a pattern paper, or you can use the die to cut out these shapes. Pretty sure. Let me grab the dies. I have not even opened these yet, so I figured I maybe should double check before I tell you that. I'm pretty sure. So this is there's 2 sheets in here. This is for like a frame, and it cuts out the center, so makes for quick, beautiful cards. There's so many different elements. So you have this big outside frame, and again, I can use that for layering scrapbooks. You know, I could put a title on there, have it kind of peeking out the top of the photo and the side, just to kind of cluster smaller embellishments. And then there's this frame. I'm always afraid to pull these off of here. Kind of scares me. I don't want to bend it. Okay, I'm scared, guys. Okay, let's try this way. Work smarter, not harder. I'm going to bend the paper away, not bend the die away. Okay, that's working quite nicely. There's a little tip for you. See, we're learning together. That tape is strong. So this is why, I mean, once you pull it off, the tape loses its tackiness and it's not going to be quite as sticky the second time. But this is just like a cluster of leaves. So you can kind of put this, you know, as an embellishment cluster too. And then the frame here. So all of these pieces work together. But what I want to see is the lemons and make sure that these do. And I'm pretty confident they do. Okay, moment of truth here. No, not that one. So that might be for the stamp. Let's try this one here and see if this one cuts out the larger lemon cluster. Okay, I'm thinking it's making a liar out of me. I know it cuts something. I'm going to figure out what it cuts. Maybe it is the orange. Hold, please. We'll come back to that. I'm glad I checked. Okay, so there's the opposite side. We have a smaller little tile. Nothing like doing this. See, I'm not even going to cut that out. I could cut that out, but you can laugh with me. Nice little small pattern on the back. Here we have the oranges, and then the orange is very similar to that lemon paper. I'm betting it's this. Aha! There we go. Winner, winner. Okay, so it cuts out the oranges, not the lemons. So you could fussy cut the lemons. That makes sense because the stamp, the stamp is the oranges. So that's making sense to me now. Okay, perfect. But anyway, you can just, if you don't want to stamp in color, you can just cut out the pattern paper. Very cool. And there's the opposite side of that one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Cannot wait. I am making a lot of progress on my Italy album, and I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, I'm going to pause for a moment and regroup. I had to clean up. I was worried I was going to lose something. So we're at the bottom of the box here. I purchased this stamp called Inspirational Sketches, and I think it's beautiful. I love birds, absolutely love them, and the mushrooms are super cool. I hike quite a bit, and I take a lot of mushroom photographs, so I think this is going to come in handy. This little background and texture stamp is different from any of the other ones I have, so I thought that was a unique little design. And then, of course, these just beautiful flowers and some really nice sentiments. Thank you for everything, grateful for you, and enjoy the journey. You can never have too many thank you stamps, but yeah, I definitely want to use these for scrapbooking. And these are really cool. I was super curious about these. They are ephemera packs. So in the catalog on page 19, you can it's kind of marketed for cards because you have an ephemera pack called Say Something with different sentiments. So you can just get your card bases and then mix and match these and make super quick cards. But I see, and I know I'm not alone because a lot of my friends got these, really fun ephemera for scrapbook layouts. So let's open the fully flowering one here. And it kind of looks like, I haven't tested it yet, but I think a lot of these are going to go with the in colors, the new in colors, which are nice and bright. Let's check these out, see how thick they are and all that good stuff. So you could use some of those envelopes if you're putting your dies in with your stamps on the magnet sheets. You could maybe use some of these envelopes to store your ephemera packs. Oh, check that out. We're repurposing, because these are really nice envelopes. So yeah, those fit right in there. So this was from a coordinating die set, so I put those in with the stamps. Now I've got these and they're going to be perfect for that. Okay, so let's see here. Lots of beautiful flowers. We just visited the Bouchard Gardens in Victoria. Oh my goodness. I've been to a lot of botanical gardens, and that was by far the most beautiful garden I have ever been to. And I would just love to go in all the seasons. It was incredible, just incredible. I can't wait to scrapbook that. But yeah, these pop right out. They are nice. They have a good weight to them. So you could add foam tape and pop those up, and they're not going to be, sometimes you get really thin ephemera, you know what I'm talking about, and you have to like reinforce it with cardstock. These are good. So yeah, and they pop out super easily. So do you see how easily these could be, just added to a layout or a card? You've got your leaves and then your florals, and you can just mix and match. And yeah, I think these are really pretty. Little strawberries there. I've got some strawberry pictures. They're cute. It looks like you get 2 of each from what I'm seeing. Yes. Yeah, those are the same. That's the same. Perfect. So yeah, you get 2 of each sheet. So you've got multiples, which is nice. So you can, if you're doing a scrapbook layout, you can carry that color across. And I'm always talking about having, it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. You don't have to have a replica, but I do like to carry over the colors and textures across the second page. So it's nice that you do get 2 sheets of each. And then this one here, let me open this real quick. So this one's called Something for Everyone. Let me double check on that. Something for Everything ephemera pack. And kind of just randomness. Randomness is fun. So we've got some sun, little sunshine, fish, ice cream. It is truly randomness, but all very, very cute. So a little stack of books there, a little frame. 2 of each. Oh my goodness, look at the little dog and the bird. How adorable is that? So he's got a little party hat on, so that'd make a cute birthday card too. And there's a little birthday cake, little banner. Yeah, these are fun. I like them. Rainbows. Look at, oh, how perfect is that? There's a little cowboy on a horse. I know what I'm going to do with that. Coffee cups. Those are cute. Little candles. Cactus. I like it. So look at, you can make a whole little scene. You can put this little frame. This kind of has a little Southwest feel to it. Put the little horse going over the corner. Maybe a cactus sticking out from behind. And slap a little happy birthday sentiment on there, or make an embellishment cluster on a page. Ooh, I can add those to my Italy pages, the little lemons. They're cute. Oh, and of course we have a kitty. There's some luggages, good for travel. Typewriters are always fun. Camera, you can never have enough cameras. And look, I just love the little kitty. Cupcake, so you could put the kitty next to the cupcake and use one of those candles sticking out the top. That'd be cute. This would be nice because the kitty has orange. So you could use the little orange candle to tie in with the orange kitty, and everything will look nice together. Yeah, these are cute. They'll be fun to play with. I was just really curious about them. Alrighty. Well, I would say I definitely have quite a bit to keep me busy for a while, so stay tuned. I cannot wait to be sharing all of my projects with you. I'm going to be back to my regular schedule very soon. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you're looking for scrapbooking inspiration, then check out these videos right here. You can click here for cards. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to see what I do with all of this fun, crafty goodness, then click that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Right there. Click it. All right. Bye, guys.